Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of the Osmoth. Today I want to talk about a video where something's been going on. Basically I have been supporting this person. Basically she came out with a video saying that she's a uh oh, a suphile. I think that's how you say it. Um Basically I supported her. I watched basically the entire video, and I've been watching it again, and I supported her decision and whatnot. And the key things she pointed out, like animal abuse, of it's not right. It's not right watching some of these videos online where animals are being abused. Dogs and cats and horses and whatnot are being abused and whatnot. And she goes on about the video. I'm not gonna show her video, because then she has every right to copyright my video. Because then I'll be showing her video without her permission. But ever since I put the comments saying that I, supporting and everything like that, I've been kicked from basically every furry Discord. I've been kicked from basically all of them. I've been harassed. I've been told to kill myself. I've been told to jump out of a plane, um, and everything like that. It's it's quite funny of how people react. um, uh, you know, I myself, I'm not a suphile, whatnot, or whatnot, but you know, I think everybody should be given a chance. Not the people who are, abusing animals, because that's disgusting. Those people should be locked up for life. That abusing animals, but people who go out of their way to look after animals, to respect them at the same levels of how you respect a human being, and whatnot. You know, you should really, before you start to abuse them and to send them death threats and whatnot, you should really think, hang on a minute, this person is explaining that that she or he has more of a liking towards animals than humans. And you should really, really, really think about that. Just be really careful of how you think about that. Um, because you can say things which, you know, at first you can say some really hateful things, and then after you've thought about it, then you go and try and apologize, and they won't accept your apology because you've been a total dickbag. Um, Honestly, the amount of abuse that I've received in the past couple of hours goes to show of how the furry community really is. I went in thinking that the furry community, they're really nice and whatnot, and they're really easy to talk to and make friends and all that. And honestly, I do not respect the people who go out of the way um to have intercourse with animals. I don't respect that at all. That's just wrong. Um, but what I do respect is when people go out the way to actually look after an animal that has probably been injured or was probably been abused all their life or whatnot, and they go out the way to look after that animal, to make sure that that animal is well loved, well looked after, well fed, and whatnot. And it's you know, people should have all the right in the world to express themselves, to open up, and not be bullied, not be harassed, not be abused or whatnot. Um, and people who support that person's decision should also not be abused, should also not be harassed. I don't really give a shit how much harassment I get. I don't care. But you know, other people who get harassed, things like that, not right. It's not right. I don't really give a shit how much harassment I get. You can do whatever you fucking want with me. I don't give a fucking shit. But honestly, you guys need to really stop harassing this 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 uh this person, because it's not right. It's not right. You should really watch the entire video. Take all the information in before you start to open your motor mouths and start to say some rather inhumane things. Um, Honestly, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, and to be honest, I don't give a shit. I don't give two shits. Um, I'm supporting her because, you know, in her video, she clearly says that she cares about animals and dogs and whatnot. But then she went on to say that intercourse with animals is not okay. Um, and I respect her decision. You should always be there to look after an animal, to make sure that they're well fed, make sure that their feelings are expressed. Be there for them. Don't be there to um, don't be there to just use them for your own sake. Be there to give them of what they want. If they want to have an owner which will love them to the end of the earth, then be that owner to love them to the end of the earth. Um, and I just think that people who come out as like now before I carry on, I want to make a couple things really, really, really fucking clear. Really fucking clear. Because I know that a lot of people, really miss the fucking spot. And those people are, not exactly the brightest people. The first thing is I'm autistic. Um, and uh, I've got epilepsy. I do suffer from epilepsy. I also suffer from asthma. Um, but I also suffer from dyslexia. Um, so some words I find hard to say. Um, I find some words hard to spell. Sometimes I may say some things which doesn't sound quite right, which might sound a bit weird. But my brain works differently to the normal person. So please don't attack me if I say the wrong thing, or if I say it in a way which doesn't sound right. Anyway, um, I I'm I'm supporting this person because just to give her a chance really, because the way that she explained it in a way where uh you know clearly she was there to to you know to really look after the animals, give them what they want, give them, well, to be there not for herself but to be there for those animals. Um, and I thought that was pretty cool. I myself have two cats. I have a bird. Um, I did have a dog which passed away a couple of years ago. Um, and he was awesome. He was an awesome dog. It's absolutely brilliant. The two cats I have is called Henry and Werewolf. Um, Henry's 14, 14, and then Werewolf is like 3 or 4 years old. The bird is Raisa. We had a bit of a problem with Raisa because when we first got him, the garden center was saying, "Oh no 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 no, this is a female bird." Later down the line, we found out that it was a male bird. So Raisa, stuck with that name, unfortunately. But yeah, just wanted to make this video because ever since I put up that comment saying that I support a decision and whatnot, I've just been harassed to death, basically. Uh, um, so it's not funny being harassed. It's I don't give a shit what happens to me, but just don't do it to other people, really. You know, obviously she's coming out, coming about this, and obviously, um, she's probably scared to come out about this and whatnot. Um, but really use your heads before you open your mouths. Really think before you speak, because it's been proven time after time after time that humans are ignorant. Humans are not not really that clever. I mean, we always like to use our mouths before we use our brains. So just remember, use your brain before you use your mouth. Think before you speak. Because you can come out with some hateful things. You come out with some really hateful things. Really, really hateful things. But yeah. Um, yeah. So I've been kicked from basically every furry furry channel, furry whatnot. Um, and whatnot. I thought that the furry community was awesome, was really cool and whatnot. I did take a break from it for a couple of months, but that's because I recently lost my brother. He passed away from um, he passed away from natural causes. Um, and that was really hard to deal with. That was really really hard to deal with. But yeah, a lot of things have been happening lately, and um, just haven't had the time to mess around in the further community or whatnot. So, and no doubt, if I go back into VR chat, I'll just be harassed and called names and whatnot. So I just won't go back anymore because it just shows how how against they are against people, really. And I thought, oh yeah, they'll be pretty cool, but now it really shows of how they can be when they turn nasty. Um, so I myself am not a zoophile. I'm not. Uh, I don't have intercourse with animals. I don't do that. I really don't. I find that weird. But if other people do it, then I'm not going to get involved with that. But yeah. So I know this has been a bit of a weird video. and whatnot. But with this person being harassed and whatnot, and me being harassed, and the other people who actually support this person, they're probably being harassed as well. It's not funny. It really isn't funny. And if to the people who are harassing us, if you take it too far, you could end up in some serious trouble. Serious trouble. It's not funny. You may think, oh, ha ha ha, let's harass these people. Ha 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 ha. Look at you, you low lifes. You low lifes. Let me crush you with our feet. We're so much bigger than you. That's how it's coming across. That is how it's coming across, and it's not funny. It really isn't funny. Um, and honestly, I I just my perspective of the furry community is completely changed. Honestly, when I first joined, it was actually my boyfriend that actually showed me to the furry community, and they seemed really cool. They seemed really cool. They seemed really friendly. But now, after this horrendous attack, um, I find the furry community to be an enemy, really. Um, and I feel betrayed. I feel pushed away. I feel hurt from some of the things that have been said to me. Um, I won't expose their names because I'm not that type of person which will, go out of my way to expose the names. I won't do that. But it's hurtful. It's really hurtful. Uh, it's I when you go out your way to deliberately upset somebody, don't you have anything better to do? Like seriously, I just I don't know. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just kind of sick of it really. Um, we'll see how this goes and see how many idiots are on the internet. See how many people decide to come forward and spear me a few times just to see if I react or whatnot. Retaliation isn't really the right thing to do, but because this person is has opened up, and you guys have just completely dumpstered over her, like she's. It's kind of like you've jumped onto her because she said, "Oh, I'm a Nazi," and then you've just jumped onto that, and that's how it's coming across. Like almost like she is a virus which needs to be destroyed. That's how it's coming across. Um, and obviously that's inhumane. That is inhumane. Um, I'm not a suphile. I am not a suphile. A suphile is someone who has obviously she's a suphile, but I respect that decision because I myself am not a suphile, but I respect her decision because I choose to respect that decision. I'm not forced to respect her decision. I choose to respect that decision. And when I have people saying, you're disgusting, too far, and you should drown yourself, or you should burn in a pit or whatnot, that's not funny. You're literally telling someone to go and kill themselves, to commit suicide. You're that's not funny. That's not funny one bit. Yeah, I know that you guys that are poking fun right now, saying, "Oh, ho, ho, look, it's too far. Let's go make fun." You sitting behind your computer monitors, just laughing your asses off. Yeah, you think it's funny, but how would you feel if hundreds of people started harassing you, telling you to kill yourself? How would you feel about that? Seriously, just bloody stop it. It's not funny. It really isn't funny. It's not clever. It's not smart, and it's certainly not big. You can have a constructive way of saying, I don't agree with this. I do not respect this. You can have a constructive way of saying that. But right now, you guys are having a destructive way. You are destroying the area. And that's not funny. It really isn't funny. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the video here because I think I've talked enough. And I don't want this to turn into like a 3-hour rant or whatnot. Um, but yeah, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what people say. Um, I'm not a Sufal. I'm gonna make this fucking clear. I'm not Sufal. Um, even though I've been called it multiple times in the past couple of hours, I'm not a Sufal. Um, I will go out of my way to make sure that a hurt animal is feeling better. Give them all the food they want, give them all the drink they want and whatnot. Make sure that they're safe. But I won't have intercourse with an animal because that's weird. But if people who are into that stuff want to do that, fucking leave them alone. Just leave them alone. But animal abuse is not okay. Animal abuse is not okay. Those people should be locked up for life, as I said in the beginning of the video. But I will stop for you here. Peace.